Greetings, family. Greetings, family. You tuning in with your boys from Kingdom Impact. It's a lovely day. Also, we talking today about the show title, Can't Drip Like This, which is I Am Individuality in parentheses. Kingdom Impact is a show that's giving you revealed diamond cut clarity, giving you hues of clarity, diamonds of enlightenment, beautification, an oceanside balcony view of a word flow and a word play. So we speak elevated, higher thinking. This is painted reality with abstract, and it's diversified amongst the perception of the beholder. We put our minds in the wind, speaking how the eyes feel, and urban motivation and urban and kingdom motivation as well. I want to introduce my host, my co-host, Cousin Lee. He is Mr. Kansas City, Mr. Fill Your Cup, Mr. Water Fountain. I am Tall Paul, Mr. Hidden Valley, Mr. Wear My Crown, Mr. My Crown Floats. And Cousin Lee, talk to me for a minute. Just introduce you.
Okay, I got you. You guys hung up on me. I was a little offended.
Yeah, I just introduced you. I said, I just introduced you. I just told him that you Mr. Kansas City, Mr. Water Fountain, Mr. Fill My Cup. Go ahead and break the news right quick for a nice little snippet of you.
Oh yeah, this is Cousin Lee coming to you live and direct from LA. Been out here for 9 years, but originally from Kansas City, and so we're gonna bring you the real. And sometimes I'm just gonna say stuff out loud that people don't want to say out loud. That's me. And I'm rocking with my cousin, Paul. I call him Apostle Paul because he is an apostle. And that's it.
Facts. So we're going to go ahead. The show is Can't Drip Like This. I Am Individuality in parentheses. The scripture of reference is 1 Corinthians 15:10. But by the remarkable grace of God, this is I am what I am. And his grace towards me was not without effect. In fact, I worked harder than all the other apostles, though it was not but the grace of God, his unmerited favor, and his blessings, which was with me. All right. So with this Can't Drip Like This, the sun does not try to be the moon, and the moon does not try to be like the sun. To compare yourself is to imitate an unknown path. And it's an unknown path without a root. So your root becomes redirected in its own intentionality, and you try to create your own route, which creates its own life story, which creates its own footsteps. Your destiny waits for you to stand out, and it's sensitive to the touch, it's sensitive to the makeup, it's sensitive to the drip. Your destiny can be ordered by somebody else's drip. So if you in this predicament where you trying to be the next person, that drip is not going to register for that book of life. You should be in pursuit, becoming your greatest self. Ready to be birthed, so be birthed in who you are. Be birthed in that new definition, transcend on who you truly are. Understand drip is your definition. It's a reflection. It's your acceleration. And it gives you that acceleration because that acceleration has been propelled just for you. When you wear that drip, that outfit, that fashion, that sense of mind, that state of mind, that is who you are. Drip is the imprint of the footprint within the sand. So that footprint cannot be the next man or next woman's footprint. It is only your footprint. The drip is functionality to the blueprint. So that drip has a blueprint by which it accords by. And if it doesn't have that blueprint with that specific drip, that fruition, that manifestation is not going to come into effect. Drip elevates it and speaks its own language. It's like graffiti. When you see graffiti on the wall, that artist has engraved his own personal touch, his own mindset, his own artistic frame of mind, his own impact, his own individuality is stamped by that blueprint. Individuality is a diamond so rare it can't even be discovered in a lifetime. I mean, it's huge to it, and then it's going to be completely understood because you are a diamond, and that diamond cannot even be understood to its beholder, to the beauty and the fathoming of that diamond. Your hundredfold and your blessings come to you when you submit your talents for validation. It surrenders its means for return. So that hundredfold blessing that's coming for you for being your individuality, for being your drip, which no one can have because they can't drip like that, that it's going to bring back that hundredfold blessing, and it's going to bring back, it's going to surrender the means for return, for it's going to see your signature surrendered by you for who you are, to register what is the blessing entitled for you for all that you are to encounter. The counter image is secular imaginations. It's the image of divine destiny. So don't challenge the penmanship of your drip. Let your drip have your own signature. Let it have its own way of thinking, its own definition, its own internal retrospection, and its own life experience. Cousin Lee, I'm gonna pass it off to you. Talk to him about can't drip like this.
You're absolutely right. You hear me? The thing is that people get it confused about what drip is. You know, they want to look fly. You know, have the flashy clothes, the limited J's. You understand me? That's not what true drip is. Having the chains and the medallions. No. I'm sorry. See, I'll take you to 1 Samuel when Samuel anointed David as to be the next king of Israel. All right? And that oil flowed from his head all the way down to his feet. You understand me? We can talk about Resurrection Sunday. So drip, that's the real drip. Now, David wasn't worried about his kingdom because he knew it was already promised to him. The prophet told him,
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about? And so he hid out in caves, you know, but he had a zeal for God. And even when Saul was attacking him, he said, the person that killed Saul, why would you kill God's anointing? Oh. Now, if you really want to drip, the drip don't never stop. You know, it's like a running faucet. You understand what I'm talking about? It keeps on going. And so even when he was hiding out in caves, he knew the kingdom was his. Huh? You know, so we get caught up in the minutia. It's 2024. We talking about dripping and trying to look nice, but there's the inside of our body looking nice. No, eating processed food, not praying, not meditating. Who cares though? I mean, me personally, I'm not trying to preach to you, you know. But I mean, how goofy does that look though? You know. So what I say, like, if you really dripping, then the anointing is on you, and you actually impacting people in real life. I'm not talking about in your mind. I'm talking about in real life. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where your crown is at, and that's a segue to something else that we're gonna talk about. But if you're not really, if you're really dripping, and you're doing it for pride, arrogance, huh? To be known, oh man, good luck to you. That's all I say. But me personally, shoot, I wear some Chucks, a white tee, my black pants. You know, my wife gets on my head all the time about dressing. She thinks she's a fashion queen for whatever reason. But she keeps me sharp though. I can't lie to you.
Yeah. Tell them, cuz. Love it, cuz. And I had to also interject. See, when you think of that raindrop, or when you think of that, you know, the raindrop, and when you think of that ocean flow, or when you think of that stream, or you think of that river, you think of its own flow, you think of its own motion, you think of its own individuality and its makeup.
Exactly.
So you gotta come as you are giving. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rain can't be the rain. Each raindrop is different. Each raindrop is impacted by the next raindrop, and each ocean wave is in momentum. You know, our drip is momentum, so it's like it's always coming. It's undefined. It's unfiltered. So you got to come. You know, you got to really come with it. And I quote.
Just think about it. Think about it. Why do we have roofs on the top of our house so the rain can run this way? Why is it pointed like a temple? Huh? Like a T, right? Oh man! So it could drip off the side, drip.
Definitely.
You know, why do we have gutters? So the extra flow falls into the gutter, and then it drips off too.
Facts. I give you this: a raindrop couldn't be an ocean wave, and a ocean wave couldn't be a stream. A stream couldn't be a river. You know, a creek couldn't be an ocean. So it you know, everything is the designed to have its own and to be of its own. And I want to close this out with our quote of the day. I really thought that we needed this, and it says, "If a man is not faithful to his own individuality, he cannot be loyal to anything." And this is by Claude McCoy. And we close on that. Family, it's been a great time on Can't Drip Like This. We hope you got a glimpse of what real drip is. Don't be fooled. And like I say, Tall Paul Cousin Lee Keenan Impact, the one of many illustrations, many paintings, so vivid, you will know, must know. Love y'all.
There's a miracle in this room with my name on it. There's a healing in this room, and it's here for me. Oh, there's a breakthrough in this room. It's got my name on it. So I'm gonna put a praise on it. I'm gonna put a praise on it. Somebody put a praise on it. There's a miracle in this room. We toss his name on it. You ought to put your name in the atmosphere. Come on.
Cuz, hey, how you feel about this, cousin Lee? How do you feel about this can't drip like this in a sense of, the urban culture is labeling this drip by swag and this drip only by fashion. How you feeling about that? How do you feel about them trying to really forfeit that drip for its true potential, for its true entity, giving it this disguise? What's on your mind about that?
Uh, I say, hey, just real quick to be concise. See, this culture right now, really, it starts with the parents, to tell you the truth. But they want to drip. They want to look good, look fly. Grades are bad. Not doing anything. Being disrespectful to the parents and teachers. That's not dripping. You understand what I'm saying? No. They think dripping is swag. No. And that's the thing. People don't want to say that out loud, but as a parent, they think they're doing a good job by buying their teenagers new J's and all that, and they still acting like a hooligan. No. When we talk about dripping, we talk about the anointings. See, the thing is we're supposed to be raising disciples, and that's it.
Facts. And when I think about it, urban culture, we give you this urban motivation, and we want you to know that when you think about can't drip like this, I think about somebody who is not, your drip is not self-distinguished. It's not engraved on self. Your drip is impacting the masses. So your drip is like a procession. It's like, oh man, I gotta shake your hand. Oh man, that's Tall Paul, that's cousin Lee, man. I feel what you about. Like it's heartfelt. It's really engraved. It's really intuitive. You know what I'm saying? It's your integrity. It's your state of mind, staying clear. That's why I say call me Mr. Wear Your Crown, Mr. My Crown Float. Cause even if my crown wasn't on my head, it was floating above me. So you already know. And so we kids that play, man, you gotta, I put myself in the wind every day. So this is pretty much how I'm just thinking, like, what you thinking about it as far as this self-distinguished aspect, and how you think about it so exterior with it. Why is the industry trying to make drip so exterior based? Because we basing off the likes, now we basing off the follow amount. Now we basing. How you feel about that?
You know why? Because they don't know who they are. They don't know that they sons and daughters of God. Huh? You know what I mean? See, David knew who he was, King David. You know what I mean? He was anointed, but he didn't have to walk around in royalty, all that. No, And sometimes you got to go through the trenches. God's going to take you to dark places. You're going to be in a cave sometimes. You know what I mean? But if you know who you are, it don't make no difference because the drip is still gonna come. I've already been anointed. I'm dripping already. I don't care what you think. But it's all about what I do. If I'm not impacting the kingdom, then God will take that drip away from me.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Quick,
fast, and a hurt. Quick, fast, in a hurry. You understand me?
Yeah. Yeah, and I really feel as though right now, drip has to be, is mispresented right now, because right now, if we wanted to have mannequin drip, that's what I'm gonna call that. If you want to be a mannequin, if you want to have mannequin drip, you just standing in place portraying your little outfit, your fit, so to speak, quote unquote, and you just only for the eyes to see. But it's like it corresponds. Your drip corresponds with the season that it's in. So if it's not creating a door, if it's not really if it's not being about your purpose, your intentions, your motives, then I can't say that it's really what you're supposed to intentionally have. You know, there's you have the concept, but you don't have the true meaning behind the concept. So we had the barbershop talk that for a minute, just to understand it, and that's what we got for y'all. All right, we thank y'all for tuning in so much. Can't Drip Like This. Show one of many. Plenty paintings, plenty illustrations to go around in the wind. Go ahead, elevate.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds, it's by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing,
jet to pick up the next. And if you leave in the best. So you would have to settle for less. And I am no Elliot Ness. I don't have